Do you need a quick handmade Christmas gift that you can sew in under 10 minutes? Today, we will learn how to make this cute fabric corner bookmark that you can sell, give to a teacher, friends, book lovers, or just to treat yourself. Hi, I'm Helena and welcome to Curve and Stitch. If you enjoy sewing simple, useful projects, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss my next tutorial. Now, let's get started. Let's start with what we will need for one bookmark. I'll also pop the measurements on the screen. You will need 3 square cut fabric which measure 4 inches by 4 inches. Then you will need 3 square cut interface which also measure 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. I'm using cotton fabric for this video. For my bookmark, I'm making a finished size of about 3.5 inches square. That's roughly 9 centimeters. You can scale the measurement up or down if you want a bigger or smaller bookmark. If you are making a batch for gifts, it's quicker to cut a whole stack of squares at once with a rotary cutter. Next, we are going to turn the front square into a triangle pocket. But before that, let's go ahead and iron all our interface to the fabric and then lining and then the pocket. So you go ahead, place the interface on the wrong side of the fabric. Make sure the rough edge is facing the fabric, then press it with your iron to stick it to the fabric, just like what I'm doing now. Now, after fusing all your interface to the fabric, you will take the fabric you want to use for your pocket and then fold it to create a triangle like so. Then you iron it to create that nice crease line, just like so. Now let's layer everything together like a little fabric sandwich. So first, lay the first fabric down right side facing up. This will be the inside of your bookmark. Place your triangle on top, lining up the raw edge with 2 sides of the square. The folded edge of the triangle should point towards the center like so. Finally, place your second fabric square on top, right side facing down. So now the triangle is sandwiched in the middle, just like so. Make sure all your corners are matching. Pin or clip all the way around, making sure the layers don't shift. If you are sewing a lot of these, it helps to keep your pieces in the same order so you don't accidentally fold the triangle the wrong way. So you get something like this. We are going to sew all the way around, leaving a small gap for turning. So in this case, I'm using 1/4 inch seam allowance. So I'll go ahead and start sewing from one side, sew around all the 4 corners or all the 4 edges, leaving about 1.5 to 2 inches gap along one side. Please don't forget to backstitch at the beginning and end of your sewing. And when you sew and you get to the edge of the fabric, whilst your needle is inside the feed, lift up your presser foot, then turn it to the next corner, then sew, just like what I'm doing. Make sure you are not pulling the fabric as you sew. Let the machine feed it in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more easy sewing and pattern drafting tutorials. Trim the corners to reduce bulk. Be careful not to cut through your stitches. Now, reach in through the opening and gently turn the bookmark right side out. You'll see the triangle pocket appear on one side, just like so. Now use a blunt tool to pull out the corners. A chopstick or a knitting needle will work well. In this case, I'm just using this rubber needle I have to pull, but don't push too hard or you might poke through the fabric or your seam. Fold in the raw edge at the opening so they line up with the seam, and give everything a good press. To finish, you can top stitch all the way around the square. Now this is totally optional, but if you want, you can top stitch all the way around the square close to the edge. This closes the opening gap and also give the bookmark a nice professional frame. But in this video, I'm not going to do that. I will just use a ladder hand stitch to close the gap. If your bookmark looks wonky, usually a careful press will fix it. Your fabric bookmark is finished. Just flip it over the corner of your page like this. It will hold your place without bending your book. You can sew a whole set in one evening. This is also a beginner project that you can use to practice your sewing skills and at the same time get some gifts that you can share to friends and family. If you make your own corner bookmark, I would love to see them. Tag me on Instagram at @curve&stitch so I can share your project. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it useful, and subscribe for more beginner friendly sewing projects. I have more quick Christmas gift ideas coming, so keep an eye out. Thanks so much for sewing with me today, and until next time, bye bye.